How do weather conditions affect the choice between bait and lures? If you're wondering how the weather influences your decision between using bait or lures when fishing, you're about to find out some valuable tips to improve your fishing game. First, let's talk about cloudy days. On cloudy days, bass tend to be more active and aggressive. This is a great time to use lures like spinnerbaits and chatterbaits. These moving baits cover more water and can trigger bites from bass that are more exposed and active. When the weather turns sunny and warm, bass often hide in cover and ambush prey. In these conditions, it's better to use slower-moving lures or bait that can be presented near or around the cover. Bottom bouncing a jig or Texas rigging a soft plastic can be very effective on sunny days. Wind can also play a significant role. While it might seem challenging, windy days can actually make fishing more productive. Wind stirs up the water, making bass more active. On windy days, use thumping baits like spinnerbaits or crankbaits to draw aggressive bass out to eat. Now let's consider the role of water temperature. When the water is warm, you can use faster-moving lures. However, when the water temperature is cooler, slower-moving lures or bait are often more effective. For example, in colder water, using a jig or a slow-moving soft plastic can be more productive. In low-pressure conditions, such as during rain or storms, bass are very active and feed aggressively. This is a perfect time to use fast-moving lures like spinnerbaits, crankbaits, and topwater baits. These lures help cover more water and make it easier for bass to find and bite them. On the other hand, in high-pressure conditions with clear skies and bright sun, bass tend to move deeper or hide in cover. Here, you need to slow down and use lures or bait that can be presented accurately near the cover. This could include jigs, Texas rigs, or other slow-moving presentations. When it comes to specific scenarios, bait can be better in certain conditions. For instance, at night in muddy or discolored water, or when targeting vegetarian and omnivorous species, bait is often more effective. Bait is also a good choice when you're teaching new anglers or when catching a meal is the primary goal. In contrast, lures are great for covering more water quickly and can be particularly effective in clearer water or when targeting aggressive predatory fish. Lures like spinnerbaits, crankbaits, and topwater baits are excellent for these conditions. In summary, the choice between bait and lures heavily depends on the weather and water conditions. By understanding how these conditions affect bass behavior, you can make informed decisions to increase your chances of catching more fish. Whether it's a cloudy day calling for moving lures or a sunny day requiring slower presentations, adjusting your strategy based on the weather will make you a more successful angler.